Well, hello there, guys and girls. Welcome to a beautiful but chilly morning in London town. We're just about to come in through Twickenham and Richmond, the normal route in for me in the morning. And I thought I'd just have a little chat to you about car versus bike commute. I mean, every town's different, but definitely coming into central London, it does get very, very sticky. I leave my house, which is about 33 miles away from London, at about 6:30 every morning to head into central London, and it takes me anything between 50 minutes to an hour and 5, dependent on the traffic. If the traffic's like this, then I can still nip it in quite quickly, but when it's very close, like on the M3, if the M3 is snarled up, it does take a little bit longer. I have been coming into my car recently just because of the horrendous weather, and also had to bring a bit of stuff into work. Look at this fella. Dickhead. Yeah, just because of the weather, I've had to use my car a couple of times, and because I've been coming into work a little bit later than my normal time, I thought, you know what, I'll sit in my car. So I thought I'd do a little video on the comparison between the bike and the car. And obviously, days like this, which is pretty much every day, if I leave my house from anything after, I'd say 6 AM, I'm going to hit traffic like this coming into central London. Whether I come up the M3 or the A3, to be fair, you're always going to hit traffic. If you go the M25, M4, you're going to hit traffic. So the bike is massively quicker. If I leave at 6:30 on the bike, I'll be in for about 7:30, 7:45 at the latest, which I'm happy about. That's good for me. Gives me time to get in, sort myself out, ready for work. If I'm in the car and I leave at 6:30, you know what, I could be looking at 8:30 easily. There are some sticky bits where even bikes can't push through. You've just got to wait your turn, especially on the M3 at the minute. They're doing this smart motorway, so the lanes are horrendously thin in places, and if you've got a couple of trucks, you've all tried it, you just can't get through. Doesn't matter how much you try. So yeah, that will slow you down, but definitely coming into London between 6 AM and I'd say about 9:30 AM, bike rule all the way. On the way home, I'm normally leaving work around 7 PM. Oh, what's going on over there? Yeah, I normally leave around 7 PM. And once again, just jumping onto the M3, it's sticky. Coming down between Richmond and Twickenham, it's quite narrow lanes there. A little bit more narrow than what we're looking at now. And it just gets a bit sticky whipping through them. You can't filter so well. You have to come down the outside lane and everything else. It all gets a little bit tricky. So yeah, at the moment for me, it's definitely the bike. I try and forward plan everything I can. So if I know I'm having to stay a couple of nights in work, then a couple of days before, I'll start bringing my kit in my backpack, and I can leave it at work ready for the night's head. I've got all the kit I need for work at work, so I don't need to worry about that. There's a place where I can keep some shirts and trousers, jackets and stuff, so all that's there. I don't need to worry about having to bring any of that in. Then I've got my lunch, I've got my shake for the morning, and I'm ready to rock and roll on the bike. Yeah, so I'd say overall for me at this moment in time, it's got to be the bike all the way. I think if I worked outside of London, you know, I think I'd stick with a car and then have the bike for the weekends, because it is nice, isn't it, coming in the mornings? Sit in your car, cup of tea, BBC Two on, you know, no dramas, crack on in. But I would miss the bike, because there's nothing like getting into work in the morning wide awake, nice and fresh after a nice cold ride in, a little bit exhilarated, maybe you had a bit of a sticky moment. That's what it's all about, isn't it? It is what it's all about. Right, well, they're my thoughts on commuting in and out. My votes for bike, and will be for the long-term future. So comment down below, let me know what you think. Once again, what do you like to do? Do you come in a car? Do you bike? How do you feel? Share it, comment, like down below. Thank you, guys.